Okay, once again, thanks for joining us today. My name is Mickey Park, Vice President of the oversee the sales from 4CS Singapore. So today, once again, objectives is that you step by our booth at the Communication 2017, but it was a very limited things that you can see how our product works. So today I will just get you the who we are and just a 10-minute kind of presentation about 30-minute kind of demos. Then at the end of the day, you may understand, wow, that this is features and this is the application, this is the area that we can use the eForm. Okay, all right, let's go. And again, the company overview. I'm from 4CS. We call the 4CS, not the folks. That's the kind of right pronunciation. Stand for the for client success. We are from Korea, South Korea, and more than 20 years experience. And the number one market leader for reporting. There's no crystal report in Korea because of us. And more than 60% of market shares that we have in the reporting market. And more than 3,500 customers in Korea, and more than 200 customers in overseas. And our growth rates are so good, very steady. That's why 2 years ago, our company was listed, IPO'd. And about 150 the people we have in Korea, the HQ. About I have the more than 10 dedicated engineers, the supporting me as well. And we have the overseas branches in Japan and in Singapore. I am based in Singapore and covering South Asian market, for the Singapore, Thailand, Indonesia, Malaysia, Vietnam, Philippines, even including Mongolia and China. I'm so busy. So, but I need your help. I mean, for those who are interested about the partnership. Okay, and well, I'm not going to go through the details because it's obviously you can see the what things are happening, what things are changing in your market. There's no bookstores in Singapore. I think the only couple of the bookstores I can see on the street. What about CD and DVD? It's a very old school, right? Have you thought about this kind of things 7 years ago? One small kind of white and small the machine can get rid of all the the things videos and it's already gone. It's an old story. So that's why I'm saying things are changing right now. Okay, Gartner say more than 85% of business process that depends on forms. What about your company? What about your country? I think a lot of company really rely on the paperwork, the documentation. So can we get rid of the 100% of all the paper? I think I say impossible. So thing is how we can reduce the number of papers at the same time to increase the productivity, make efficiency. That's the kind of starting point of today. Okay. So let me share one of the simple kind of the video clips. Okay, well, I don't have to explain what the lady is doing. She looks like the insurance agent asking the old couple to sign a contract paper. That's the imagination. Easily we can see. What about your country? What about the company? I think still you can see that this kind of things a lot in your environment. You know what? 5 years ago, when we started eForm technology, when we launched our eForm in Korea, even there were many kind of the insurance agent who brought paper contract, but right now you cannot see anyone who just bring the paper. They're 100% old iPad and the Samsung Galaxy Tab. That's the kind of market is changing. Okay, so what we are doing, like a normal kind of paper, right? Usually you can see that any kind of form, It should be enterprise eForm. I don't see like if you search the eForm in Google, you can see like lots of the other kind of small eForm company. Browser-based eForm easily make a kind of invoices, a small form. We are not that kind of level. We are. Mickey is talking about enterprise eForm, which is a kind of the contract paper, so like insurance, banks, hospital, very reliable enterprise eForm solution companies that we are. Okay, so the converter to this kind of things, the get a signature and like take a picture, any kind of other components that you can just put into. Okay, so the where we are. Okay, this is the kind of list of the countries this is the list of the like smartphone penetration rate. The Singapore is 87%. South Korea is 83. I don't know your countries, but like obviously you can see every single the all the people has like a smartphone right now. Okay, so thing is how we can utilize, how we can maximize our personal phone into the green IT, the working environment, green environment. Okay,
Yeah,
and what about like the regulation? Your country maybe not yes, but the arguable. Like for example, let's say one of the Singapore, the regulation already got a kind of the statement. Hey guys, you can go with like a electronic signature things, the electronic transaction. If you have any issues and dispute later on, please come to court. We as long as like a technology support, there's no problem. So this already identified, any single kind of the financial FSI, like a financial institution, can go with a transaction as well, e-signature. I think like we can talk like your countries like I know like Thailand is somehow yes or no, Indonesia yes or no, Philippines yes or no, but it's a very arguable. But we can see how we can go overcome some of the issues if you have. So this is the kind of feature. This is what I'm trying to show you. This is one of the simple kind of picture that I got from the Standard Chartered. Standard Chartered Bank is my biggest customer. Based on, they made a contract in Singapore. They are doing this kind of project over 10 countries. Like what they are doing is like they cannot compete with the local banks like a DBS, UOB cannot. Number of branches, number of staffs, or like they cannot. So that's why they are trying to reduce the number of the branches at the same time trying to increase the like productivity. So they already purchased more than 4,000 iPad and then implemented like our solution and then hand over the like 4,000 people. Hey guys, like take this. This is yours. Go outside and find the customer to make a banking transaction. So yeah, that's the how they compete with the local kind of the banks and the competitors. We'll see. Okay, another example. Very looks familiar. Like the branches, like banks, like the long queue, or sometimes they sitting on the desk and waiting customers. But then as the right now these days all the banks are suffering about the like a high cost of the running the operation cost for the branches. And now this is the real picture. Standard Chartered office. No, Standard Chartered branch in Korea, in Samsung HQ. This is the real picture. Look like a cafe. Not like you cannot see any monitor. There are no any big. The staffs. Once you jump in, there will like a staff will hand over the iPad, and then like a customer can explore the application by themselves, make a transaction themselves. That's the feature. Huh? What about this area? And I just made a red circle. Well, the corner of the supermarket, the Standard Charter tried to have the small kind of desk, but this looks like a just desk, but it's not like the desk anymore. They have the kind of the on the retail workbench kind of the application on the iPad, and then they can once they got a kind of all the customers, they can make all the banking transaction as like a real branch. to make even the support the credit card application form, like in and out all the transaction, money transfer, even open the bank account as well. Okay, and this is another kind of picture that I took. Standard Chartered branch looked like a very high class, prestige kind of the office. I mean, the people, the customer can take an impression. This is a feature. What about your country? What about your industry? Okay, what about this? Like, the in Korea, most of the banks trying to have the paperless teller counter system, and same thing. And this is the what I took. Like, this is a real branch. It's all it's gorgeous. I was really surprised myself. This is a feature. Okay, so let's see what's the kind of trend of the eForm. Journey of the journey to paperless. Well, paper still is a good one of the greatest tool that the people using. But the couple years back, a couple decades back, the people company tried to scan it to make an image and to put the databases under the EDMS or EMS or whatever they call. And now we're handling with the Word, Excel, the PDF. But those are not pure the digital born eForm solution. But we are different. We are the own digital e-documentation from scratch. Okay, then what's the difference? Left hand side, as you can see, we are not the image-based solution, which means after the scan the paper, upload, utilize some of the features. No, we are unique XML-based technologies. One of the biggest reasons why the Standard Chartered, one of the global company, took the 4CS, which who is one of the small software company from Korea as a global partner. We have the excellent technologies based on XML. That's one of the reasons. XML, best performance, dynamic forms, which I show you a little bit later. The other one is we have the one source cross-platform, supporting the different kind of operating systems, as well as the different size of the devices, mobile devices. So which means that you don't have to develop the different several times for the iOS or Samsung, HTCs, and big one, small one, no need. And again, we have the easy to develop forms, which I show you a little later, and the 100% developed by 4CS. Right hand side, I put some of the bullet point, timestamp, validation check, offline recovery, the OCR integration. Down part, there's pictures and voice and the stamps or barcode, but that's not what we developed. Samsung or all the hardware company developed those kind of features, and we fully utilize what they developed into our eForm technology. So I will show you a little bit later. Okay, what about the component? We have so many different kind of component. The Dropbox, Chatbox, and text box, marking, the annotation, the slide in, slide out, or input, or any kind of things. But then the one of the example, the signature input, the 5 years ago, when we developed when we launched our product first time, and used the tablet, and we'll try to get the kind of signature. Usually need to enlarge some of the area, the signature area. It was a very cumbersome and tedious. So that's why we had the international patent. Once the user just click the 1 point, then automatically will be zoom in, the zoom out, and the slide in, slide out as our patent. Even you can put information for the time, which means let's say one of you guys trying to copy the Mickey's signature. Then in the event you copy me, then the starting time and the ending time will be different. And even we can get the pressure information and save into the eForm technology. Okay, dynamic form is that one of the good example. If you go to hospital, then one of the questions that you may get is that are you male or female? So okay, for the female, please. Jump into the question number 3.2, and have you pregnant before or not? So all the kind of female related questions you may have. So which means case by case, the admin or hospital, the need to the manage different various kind of the edition or version of the documentation. But we don't. Well, with our technology, you don't need to do that because we support the dynamic forms. As long as you have a business logic, as long as you have the different kind of the case scenario, we can put in everything into the one single forms. So from user point of view, just to manage one single form and then can cover most of the different kind of cases at the same time simultaneously. Okay, we are XML based, so obviously you can you can see the difference between the XML versus the image. Image, the very the like a, heavy transaction attached. The email, like if it takes such a long time, and we are the different. We are faster, 10 times faster than the like other kind of the things. So we are XML, and I can show you a little bit later. You can just convert everything into the binary file, and then put into the like database backend the databases through the web services. Okay, this is the last page. And okay, Mickey, I can see that, but where is the kind of industry that you guys are focusing on? These are the main area, insurance. I'm in Singapore, based in Singapore. I've been here the more than 15 years. But easily, I can see the still so many insurance agents to bring the paper. But once again, as I told you, Japan dramatically the reduced the U.S., Korea, no more the insurance kind of agent to bring the paper. So my target is the insurance, and the banks Standard Chartered started already. You can see that like in your country, see exactly the same thing will be happen. There's a kind of domino impact. Once the one banks take the like this kind of the mobile initiation, mobile strategy, then the other companies, other banks will just follow by that first one as we can see easily in the market. And the car rental, and I can show you a little later. And the franchiser, they have the kind of renewal contract every 2 years based on performance. It was good or not, and then they just make a renewal contract. It's very, very thick and very tedious kind of thing, but no more. And the department store, like a membership management, like the Sentosa Casino is my customer. Actually we are running the project right now. Soon, in 2 weeks, we'll finish the project. So if you go to Sentosa, then obviously you can see our product. And the hospital, like I don't know your country, but most of the hospital, for the case of the surgery or the hospitalized, and the patient or the guardian, need to sign on the paper. And the field service, let's say the checklist, all the machines, like elevator, and for the case of the tropical countries, like air conditioning, things like a checkup. And you know what? Like a Samsung Electronics, the semiconductor line, they are using us. Like previously, they had more than 50 kind of inspectors. 50 inspectors. As you can see, imagine semiconductor, the factory. They have a very very expensive kind of the machines. But the 50 the inspectors rotate each other and check. But so all of a sudden, about 5 years ago, they had a kind of accident. That's why they changed all the system to the paperless. Once they are on the floor, the check, and once they submit it, immediately all the data will go back to main HQ, and got a kind of the inspection, all the list, the checklist, and the analysis and that kind of things is happening in Samsung Electronics. Down there, the recap, there's the insurance, capital, the credit card, the car accident, the car rental, franchisor, facility management, inspection, hospitals. You know what? In Korea, the Seoul, right? The Seoul Metro Police. All police are using us as a ticketing system on the road. So let's say, oh, I found like a, the one of the violation, and they go over there and they get me your card and the search, open the smartphone and the eForm and search the 1 2 3 4 5 of my driving license. Automatically got all the the personal information will be displayed. And here you go. They take a picture, the violation, and there's issue the ticket. They are using our eForm solution as well. Okay, so many other kind of the area that we can see, but let's see how it works. Okay, if you have any question before we move to demo, please the typing the chatting area. Then my colleague will take it out. Okay, and actually there were how many component, how many product that we have? Okay, before the demonstration, we have 3 component. eForm 3 component. Okay, one is a designer. Designer is a tool that you can create the eForm. The next one is you need to upload that eForm file to server, which is a second component to publish. In order to publish the eForm, definitely you need to upload the server. Okay, third component is that you need to see, through the handphone, smartphone, the tablet, and whatever, which is kind of we need the viewer. So we have the 3 component. One, designer. Second, server. Last one is viewer. So let me show you how it works. Okay. This is a typical kind of scanned paper. Easily you can see around you, in your company, in your country, easy, right? But you know what? If you have the same kind of template with a Microsoft Word, like this, and let's see take all and copy and open our designer tool. Okay, it's like same Microsoft. It's very easy, Okay, let's make a kind of 3 kind of the dummy bands because I need to put some of the component here. Second dummy, and I just paste what I copied. It look ugly, right? So let's say, let me put some of the component here to make it better. Okay, let's put an image component. Put the image, and here Mickey. Let's say, yeah, let me put my picture. Believe it or not, my name is like a Mickey Mouse. Okay, then the other kind of things is text box here, manufacturer. Okay, to save the things, I'm not going to go through, but here you can just copy paste this component to here. So you can see you can save the loss of the time, increase the productivity. All right, then the other one is let's go with the camera. Okay, here, and signature here. Okay, look a little bit better, right? Okay, then let's save as, let's say, webinar. Okay, May 31st. That's it. This is the end of the designer. Next one, as I mentioned earlier, you need to use the server to upload. Okay, I'm using the demo server working in Singapore. Okay, then let's see. Let's find what I just created as a file and grab and drag and drop to this here. Okay, upload. That's it. Even some of you from the Philippines, Indonesia, and some other countries, you know what? You can even see right now this file through your smartphone right now. That's the beauty. Okay, and let me show you how it works. Okay, let me open the browser, and let me open our sales demo. Login. Then there's nothing, but before I do that, let me share my iPad. Let's suppose that I'm trying to access my server. Okay. Then, as you can see, let me upload, reload the screen here, and down here, you can see. Oops. You can see the file here, webinar May 31st, which I just uploaded. Okay, then I click it, try to open. Here you go. This is what I just created. Okay, manufacturer, I can just put on any kind of thing. Hey Mickey, do you support any different kind of languages? Yes. That's the kind of fundamental things. We support the Thai, Korean, it doesn't matter. We already got all the kind of things. Here you go. Then take a picture as evidence. And I'm so happy. And here. And submit. That's it. Okay, let's say that you try to access this kind of the form from the Philippines. After your submission, then I'm based in Singapore. Okay, and let's suppose that situation, how it works. Here you go. Webinar May 31st. This is what I just submitted, and here you go. Easily you can see all the kind of consolidated the PDF. At the same time, all the user who submitted this one automatically get the PDF. Let's say for the case of the insurance agent, once the insurance made a kind of the contract with the customer will get the email and attach to this PDF automatically. And at the same time, PDF file will be saved into the backend system. I mean, not the backend system. There should be the repository, and all the data, this kind of data, will be moved to the backend databases, which means no need to copy, no need to scan, no need to double key. Everything will go back to the backend database automatically. Okay, and here, even this one, you can edit. If you put some of the approval process, let's say the ones Mickey submitted, my boss Juan approve it, then you can see the yes or no status, and you can change it. Well, the XML, you can, it's hard to see, but again, all the binary file, you can, again, this is what I just explained you. You can turn to all the file, even, our picture, you can make an XML file. So easily you can manage all the web service. I mean, as long as you know the web service, there's no problem to send kind of all the data back to the backend system. Okay. All right. Then the other one. Let me go back my screen here again. All right. We have the couple of the other demos. Actually, here this is my personal kind of folder, and this is my general demo folder. We have the gyro for the inspection, surgery agreement. Surgery agreement? Let me open it. Yeah, this is the surgery agreement. It's a very simple one. But then, here, there's no pre-population. But then, the link with the EMR solution, there should be the kind of a pre-population of the, the let's say Mickey Park, my address, and then, all the things automatically. Okay, then go back. I want to show you this one. To explain the dynamic form, dynamic features. Okay, let's see. Let me make it clear. This might be better to understand. Okay, all right. Look like a just a general kind of rental agreement, car rental. So in your country, you may have the kind of the small. I mean, one single kind of paper. Hey, Mr. Customer, please fill it up and get me the kind of your signature, and then I will just take care of it. Okay, you got a kind of yellow color, I got a kind of the green color, whatever. That's a typical kind of a working environment for a rent a car. But again, this is not the image. This is not Java. This is not HTML. This is just paper, created by our designer. All right, but you know what? I will show you one of the scenario. Hey, let's say the Mickey is the one of the customer. Hey, Mr. Mickey Park, and what kind of the the car you want. We have the compact, medium, the full size premium, which means that the of course this one should link with the banking system, but okay, premium, and the next. Then automatically, hey, the Mickey, these are all different kind of the car under premium. Which one you want? Okay, all the seven, I like it, and okay. Then this form has been changed, like putting all the kind of the all the seven pictures or the other necessary kind of the data can be pre-populated on the forms. Okay, then the other one. Okay, good, great. And the vehicle number. Okay, you know what? Right now, the only three available Audi A7 kind of the vehicles we have. Okay, 7777 look great. Next, then here it automatically mileage should display on here. Okay, and what about working? How many hours do you want? Okay, 24 hours. Okay, here you go. Then the regular rate automatically calculate. Okay, for the case of the collection, okay, we will charge the $50 more. Then there will be accumulated to change the numbers again. Okay, this is not like an application made by JSP or Java or HTML. This is a paper. Okay, and for the case of, let's say, driving license, here you go. This is the kind of thing. Take a picture. You know what? I found a scratchy here and a scratchy here, big scratchy here. I'm not gonna pay anything, or I'm not really obligated for this. Okay, here you go. And can you sign on here? Okay, here you go. And even officer can sign in here. And for the case of the signature, then we can put the timestamp here. Okay, when, what time I got the signature. If you want, we can put a GPS information. So even we put a Google map and display the kind of map here, and then the show the kind of image as well. So there should be no dispute on as long as you have the information for where, when, and this kind of the signature information. If you want, we have another kind of partners that they can provide us the biometric kind of information with the thumb, iris, face recognition, as well as the voice recognition. And we have the timestamp kind of partners as well. Okay, I'm not going to go with a postal code, but if you put here, we display the address. If you put the postal code, then automatically display the cities and the towns and that kind of things as well. And you can submit as a normal things that I show you before. You have successfully submitted the eForm. That's it. Okay. Then let me go back to the here, and here you go. Then as a complete list, as a central point of view, admin point of view, or management point of view, you can manage all different kind of submitted PDFs. Not even just for PDFs, but also all the data will go back to the backend system. Okay, and here as an admin, I can see all different kind of forms uploaded here. Here, and see, this is the kind of our file. You know what? If you, I can forward this email, even though if you don't have any the mobile application, our OS mobile application downloaded from the App Store, as long as you have a browser, we support the HTML5 technology. So with the browser, even you can receive the email, just a link, and you click it, then we can share this one with you without any kind of download the mobile app. So then for that case, and you can think about, you can fully utilize to the government kind of website. The other day, I was invited to the Thai government officer, one of the agencies. And they have the big kind of website many the people access to their website, download the PDF, fill it up, then put in the envelope, then send the application back to the officer. So many more than I can see that there are more than 20, 30 kind of ladies, and open the envelope, to make a scan it, this kind of things. As long as, let's say, the Thai people jump into their website, and then like click the link, and then the website will say, okay, please put into your email address. Then automatically this form will be forwarded to the applicant, and the applicant just open it through the smartphone, fill it up, sign, take picture, submit. Then all the the necessary the documentation. I mean, submit the application will go back to the government of the agencies, officers. That's the one of the area that we can think about. Okay, and I think we have timed about the 40 minutes. So any questions?